If you want to be successful, here are 5 things that you need to give up, that you need to stop completely. Because the thing is, success is a beautiful journey, but if you are doing some things that hold you back, that force you to stay where you are, then those things need to stop. Because I get to speak to so many people who are at a point in their life where they have regrets. I have no regrets, and that is a beautiful thing, and I'm so grateful, because regret for me is just a perception of something that has happened. Okay, but I don't want you to get to a certain point in your life and think, oh, why didn't I do something? So if you want to be more successful, you've got to start getting rid of these things out of your life. So out of the 5 things I want you to give up, number 1, stop procrastinating. Just stop it. I see so many people say, oh, I wish I'd done this, I wish I'd done that, I want to do this, I want to do that. Well, why aren't you doing it? Well, why aren't you taking action? Well, why aren't you putting those things into place that you say that you want to do? Why are you procrastinating? Stop it. Procrastination is the poison that will ruin your goals and dreams. Procrastination is the poison that will stop you being successful. Stop waiting for things. Just do it. Stop procrastinating. And that brings me nicely into my second point. So your first one is stop procrastinating. My second one, stop waiting for the right time. There is never going to be a right time to do something. There is never going to be that day when you wake up and think, oh, today's the day. It's not going to happen. There's never going to be a perfect set of scenarios. There's never going to be a perfect set of circumstances. There's never going to be a perfect set of finances for you to do whatever it is that you want to do. So stop waiting for the right time. Stop waiting for it. Because the thing is, if you keep waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, that's all you're going to do. Because like I said, life is always going to throw something at you that you're not expecting, that's going to throw you off course. So stop waiting for the right time. So tip number 1 was don't procrastinate. Tip number 2, stop waiting for the right time. Tip number 3, stop trying to be perfect. Stop trying to be perfect. Because perfect, for me, is a perception. If you watch my videos a lot, you will hear me talk about it. Perfection is a perception. Because what is perfect? Because perfect for me is not necessarily perfect for you. You know, what I deem as perfect, when I go through life and see these wonderful things, you might go through life and think, what the fuck, Hannah? That's not perfect. You know, perfect is purely a perception. Perfect is purely your interpretation of a series of events. But for what I see, perfect is everything going right. Everything going as you want it to be. Everything being as your preference or expectation would or wouldn't be. It's never going to be the case. You know, like I said on my first step, stop procrastinating. Trying to be perfect is another way to procrastinate. You're waiting for this perfect time, it's just not going to happen. Maybe you're working towards, maybe you want a YouTube channel. Maybe you're editing, you want the perfect video. Stop it. Just put out a video. Just put out and put out and put out and put out. It's content. As Gary Vee says, it's jab, 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 right hook. Jab, jab, jab. There's that constant jabbing, and then you get the right hook. Then you get to ask people for something. If you want to make money, you want to sell, it's about jab, 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 right hook, okay? Constantly jabbing, you're constantly putting content out there. Constant. Stop trying to be perfect. If you're like me and you film videos and you make a mistake, you're like, oh, I'm reset. I challenge you, because I do it now, I challenge you. If you make a mistake, you're putting that shit up anyway. Stop waiting for things to be perfect, because things are perfect if you allow them to be, okay? Number 4 for things to give up. So we've had procrastination, give that up. We've had to stop waiting for the right time and stop trying to be perfect. Number 4 is stop trying to please other people. I see so many people and they want to achieve all these things, like, oh, but my parents don't want me to do that. Oh, my friends will think I'm stupid. Oh, but my boss at work, he doesn't think it's the right thing to do, or she doesn't think it's the right thing to do. Fuck off. Because your life is yours, and if you go through life being dictated to by the thoughts and opinions of others, which you have no control over anyway, how cheap does that make your happiness? How cheap does that make your potential success? Because actually, you're only succeeding when others want you to. You need to stop caring what other people think. And I understand everyone says, oh, I don't care what people think. Everyone cares to a certain extent. It crosses your mind. You have those thoughts. But those thoughts cannot dominate you. You need to stop letting them dominate you. You know, if you're worried about putting something out there because you're worried about what people think, then you're in the wrong game. Because the higher you get up the success ladder, the more resistance you're going to hit. It's going to happen. Because once you put yourself in a place where people envy sometimes or are jealous or want to be, there's going to be negativity with that. So stop caring what people think. Stop caring what people think. And my final tip, we've had stop procrastinating, stop waiting for the right time, stop being perfect, and stop caring what other people think. And finally, stop giving up. And I know that sounds like such an obvious one, but so many people give up. So many people aren't persistent. So many people aren't resilient to the things that life throws them. Stop giving up. If you want to achieve, if you want to grow, if you want your dreams, if you want your goals, if you want your achievements, stop giving up on them. If you commit to a path, stick to it. There is no right or wrong in this world. You know, we live in this world where we think that everything is black or white or right or wrong. It's not. Everything's perfect. Okay, so the path you take, you know, you don't know. Just say you have two choices in life and you go down one. It's the perfect choice. Even if it doesn't work out, it's the perfect choice because you never know what would have happened on that path. That path could have gone fucking tits up as well. You know, and it could have been an even worse situation. So everything is perfect. So regardless of what is happening, regardless of what comes your way, don't give up. Keep going, keep trying, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Look at the man who owned KFC. Wasn't he like in his 60s, 70s before he got bloody made billionaire, whatever it is, when people discovered how good his chicken was? Like, I used to love it when I was a vegan. Like, you know, there is no age restriction on these things. So stop giving up. Be resilient and stop giving up. So I hope that helps. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave us a comment. Let me know. I'd love to know where you're all watching from. Also, check out the description box. There's loads of links to follow me there. I'm on all social media. It'd be great to kind of catch up with you elsewhere. And also, don't forget to hit subscribe and hit that notifications bell so you get a cheeky little notification every time I upload a brand new video. So I'll see you very soon. Take care.